Alright you guys, so I am back with another video, and if you've been watching me for a while, then you already know what this means, okay? We are starting another declutter series. I don't know if I'm going to declutter everything, if I'm going to have time before we move, but I'm trying to get things out of this house before the big move. So, if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You know where the subscribe button is. Subscribe and also hashtag notification gang after you turn on that little bell to make sure that you never miss an upload. We do some fun things on this channel, and this is just one of them. So this is my entire foundation collection. All right, drum roll please. $67 foundations. So last time when I did this declutter, I believe I only had 50. I have no idea how I decluttered and then accumulated so many more foundations, but I actually have 67 sitting in front of me, and then I have one on the way as well. So yeah, that is what the situation is here. I'm going to declutter some of these and then we'll see where we are after that. So I will tell you guys that I do like to sell my makeup. So if you're interested in anything that I want to declutter, just let me know. Email me. Everything is down below, and then we'll talk price if you are interested in any of the foundations that I decide to declutter. So I do want to let you guys know that. I know you guys really liked that last time, so I sell them for super cheap because honestly, I just want to get rid of them. So if you're my skin tone, then some of these may work for you. So this video is going to be long enough, so let's just move right into it. I'm going to start with some of these at the bottom here. Alright, so let's hit these down here. These are my stick foundations. I actually really grew very partial to stick foundations in 2017, and so I've accumulated quite a few. The ones that are definite keepers, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick foundation is such an amazing stick foundation, so I'm keeping that. I'm also keeping my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've raved about those a million times. Actually, I think I'm keeping all of these because I have the NARS stick foundation, the Smashbox stick foundation, the Sephora Make No Mistake stick foundation, which I liked. On top of those, I am also keeping my last two, which is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I have one in a shade that's too light for me in Honey, and then I have another one in a shade that's too dark, which is Golden Almond. So when I mix them together, they actually make the perfect shade. Alright, so another foundation down here at the bottom of the table is this Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. I've never tried this, but I heard such good things, but this color is a little bit too dark for me. This is the color... what color is this? The color Caramel Dark 2. So I think I'm going to try to get a lighter color and then mix them so I can actually try this out. Let's go ahead and pull out some definite keepers so we can move and get some space on this table. So this Bobbi Brown Skin Long Wearing Weightless Foundation, just did a review on this. You guys know I absolutely love it. I'm also keeping this Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. I'm going to keep Fenty Beauty, of course. I'm going to keep the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. And I'm also going to keep my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus Foundation. Alright you guys, this is going to be hard because I don't know how many of these I'm really going to give away. I just did a declutter, so I don't know how many of these I am going to actually give up. Alright, so digging into my NARS stash right here, I know off the bat I'm going to get rid of two of these, and I'm going to get rid of the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I'm also going to get rid of the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I like them. They're actually been favorites of mine before, but I just don't use them very often, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those, and then I'm going to actually keep the new NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, as well as the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint, because I absolutely love both of these. I'm also going to go ahead and get rid of these foundations by The Ordinary. I'm not going to use them. I hated this foundation, so I'm going to go ahead and let these go. Let's move some more keepers out of the way. I have the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter. This is the brand new foundation that I am still trying out to see how I like it. I'm also going to keep this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. You guys know this is one of my favorite foundations ever. I'm going to keep this Dior Forever Undercover, what's it called? 24-hour wear full coverage foundation. I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to keep Huda Beauty because I really love Huda, and I'm going to keep the Too Faced Born This Way as well. So a foundation that I really like but I'm just not using right now is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot All Day Liquid to Powder Foundation. I have this one in the shade... What shade is this? This one is in the shade Caramel, and like I said, I'm just not using it right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that go. Another foundation that I can let go, I just actually did a makeup tutorial with this, is the Color Perfect Liquid Makeup by Black Radiance. I just really did not like this foundation. The coverage just wasn't there for me. So I'm in the shade Bisque, and I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. I'm also going to declutter these two by LA Girl. I just actually bought their brand new matte foundation, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the high definition long wear illuminating foundation. I have one in the white and then one in my actual shade. The white was just to lighten up other foundations, but I just find that I don't use it and I'm not needing it, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm also going to get rid of the Maybelline Better Skin. This was one of my favorite foundations, and I just find myself to not be using it, so I'm going to let it go. I'm going to go ahead and let it go. And I also bought another Maybelline foundation, which is the 24-hour foundation. So this is the one I've been giving my love to, so I like this one. I love this one, so I'm going to keep that one. This one I'm going to go ahead and declutter. All right, let me pull some more keepers for you guys. The Maybelline Matte and Poreless, that's definitely a keeper. My Black Opal True Color, you guys know I love this. This is a keeper. L'Oreal True Match, I've been obsessed with this lately. That is definitely a keeper. And then these two are keepers as well. I haven't gotten a chance to use them yet, and they're the NYX Total Control drop foundations. Just haven't used them yet, so I still have to figure out how these work and if I like them. A foundation that I feel like I can get rid of, I'm not even sure why I bought it. It's the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation. I just have way too many foundations to get through. I know I really love this foundation because I had it in the past, but it's not open, and I just don't want to open it because I don't feel like I'm going to get through it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. Fenty, this is the Fenty Beauty, what are these called? The Matchsticks in Walnut. This made me so oily. I don't know, if you have drier skin, you might like it, but this is like my exact shade. It just made me super oily, so I will probably never use this, so I'm going to go ahead and let it go. Here's another one I can let go. It's the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Long Wear High Cover Foundation. I find that this makes my skin look a little gray, and I mean, I used to love it. I don't know what happened. It just makes me look a little gray, and I'm just not the biggest fan of it anymore. I'm in the shade 9, so I'm gonna let that go also. It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This is raved about so much, and she finally expanded her shade range in it, and that was a few months ago, and I have been wanting to try it, so I went ahead and picked it up, but I don't know, I just haven't tried it yet. Now that I got it, I don't have that strong urge to try it, but I'm gonna hang on to it because I do want to see how this works. I'm also gonna keep my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I'm gonna keep my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. Of course, my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. And then also the Black Up Cosmetics. This is the Mattifying Fluid foundation. All right, this is it, you guys. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. So let me tell you guys which ones I'm going to let go. The L'Oreal 24-Hour Pro Glow Foundation. You guys know I'm oily, so this makes me become an oily mess. I'm going to get rid of the Ulta Demi Matte Foundation. I don't even think I ever tried this, so I'm going to let that go. Along with the CoverGirl Queen All Day Flawless Foundation. We're going to get rid of that. And then another brand new foundation that I just don't think I'm going to have time to get through is the Fiona Styles Matte Finish Foundation. Let's let that go. And my other Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Just not really using it, so I'm going to let that go also. I'm going to keep my Revlon Color Stay foundations. I haven't really dived back into these yet, but I'm definitely going to do it soon. I'm also going to keep my YSL All Hours foundation. I like it. I don't really love it anymore, but I like it. So I'm going to give it some more chances and keep it. I'm also going to keep my MAC Matchmaster foundation and my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Ooh, I still see some more that I can let go in this pile. One of them being the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel Foundation. Just not a huge fan of it. I'm in number 66 Fawn Deep. And then I'm going to get rid of the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Foundation. Don't really love that foundation either. I've tried it several times. And this foundation was a little too dark for me. It's the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Foundation. Got it in the color number 26. So I'm going to let that go. I've only used this foundation one time. We are down to the wire, you guys. So I am keeping actually all 3 of these Estee Lauder double wears. I have 2 of the regular double wears and then 1 of the double wear nude water fresh makeup. I'm gonna keep all 3 of those for right now, along with my Lancome Tint Idole Ultra 24-hour wear makeup. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep both of these LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation because I like to mix them together. This one's a little too red, this one's a little too light and a little too yellow. So I mixed them together, they make a great shade for me. And the last foundation I'm keeping is my BH Cosmetics BH Liquid Naturally Flawless Foundation. I've never tried it yet, so I really want to dive into that one. These 2 are actually going in my giveaway pile. This is by MAC. I have never used this foundation, and it is the Mineralized Foundation in NC 45. And then I have the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation, which I used to absolutely love. I just don't use it anymore. So hopefully someone else takes it, gives it a good home. Actually, I'm not even selling this one because this one has the weird applicator. Not weird, but it has that type of doe foot applicator, which I don't think is sanitary if I sell it. So this one, if like my sister or someone doesn't want it, then this one is actually just gonna go in the trash because I think that's pretty gross to give to someone else. But this mineralized foundation is brand spanking new. Alright, so here are the foundations that I am just not using and that I'm going to go ahead, make the decision, and let go. I have here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3. I have 23 foundations sitting on this table, which leaves me with 44 foundations that I still have in my collection, which is still a crazy excessive amount, but it's a lot better than 67, I can say that. So we definitely got rid of about 1/3 of my foundation collection, which is actually really, really good. And I didn't just get rid of drugstore things, I also got rid of high-end stuff. NARS, I have 2 Armani's in here, 2 NARS products in here, a Bare Minerals, Clinique. So I'm not just getting rid of the drugstore makeup, which I'm very proud of myself because sometimes I will hold on to high-end makeup because I spent so much money on it, or just because the name that's on the packaging, when that's totally unnecessary. If you're not going to use it, just let it go. But yeah, this is it. So if you guys like these declutter videos, leave me a big thumbs up so I know and I can keep doing them with the other parts of my makeup as I get ready to pack them up for the big move. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for all the new subbies. We've gotten a lot of new subbies lately. Thank you for all the new subbies that thought it not robbery. I sound like I'm in church. Thought it not robbery to come on and subscribe to my channel. Love you guys, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.